payaso.
Gotta hold the music. Look at this.
I need you, my body.
Why is he crying? So is all right. So let me ask y'all. This is a good question. This is a good one. So as a guy, a lady proposes to you. You taking the ring? What's good? Are you taking the ring or what? Real shit. As a guy, a lady proposes to you. You taking it or what? Like you know what I mean? Or is your pride gonna be like, bro, I'm the one supposed to propose to you, so I ain't doing it like he was doing? Clearly, you know what I'm saying. Everybody, you see, he was doing that at first. You know, I'm like, he's like, how you gonna be proposing to me? You can see what you know what I mean. It is embarrassing because that's quote unquote how it's supposed to go. The man is the one supposed to bend the knee, but I mean, realistically, look, see, he's mad right here, right? You can see he's mad. He's like, how you gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? How would she propose to me? But it's the people around us like, bro, take the ring, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? Like, nigga, take the ring. And he just like that's why he starts crying and just I guess he really did. He might want her for real, but look at the lady there. Say, take the ring, nigga. Take everybody around like take the ring. People recording it. They look out of shame and embarrassment. But I mean, generally, bro, like, see, this is my thing about this engagement thing, or proposals. Why y'all always want to do it in a public setting where someone can embarrass the fuck out of you, bro? Why don't you do this privately, bro? Like, I've never been getting this whole thing. And when some people say no, and then you embarrassed, looking all stupefied, just holding your ring, looking all. If you had done that shit privately, they told you no, you'd have been like, damn, it would still hurt, but ain't nobody there for you to add top it off with embarrassment type shit. But now, you do it in public, you're going to be looking like this guy. Now, embarrassed out of his mind. Because look at people walking past. He's like, damn, I'm a man. And this is Africa we talking about. This is Nigeria. I'm very sure this is Nigeria. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, Africans are very traditional. So this right here, this is look at old girl. Take that thing, nigga. And old girl right there, what? Look at that. Let's look at him, bro. Holding back the tears. I don't know if he really wanted to do it or not, or whether he did it just to save her, the embarrassment. You know what I mean? But regardless, though, I don't think it matters, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think anybody should be bending any fucking knee to be proposing to nobody, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's just me. Like, what the fuck am I bending the knee for, bro? If I got a ring, well, I gotta bend my knee to give it to you. The fuck? You know what I mean? And if we really thinking about it the way it's supposed to, they really thinking about it, you know what I mean? The man is supposed to be quote unquote, this is the old system, right? Man is supposed to be the leader of the house. Why is he bending the knee to give a ring to a woman? Isn't the woman supposed to bend the knee to receive the ring? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You get where I'm coming from? You know what I mean? They're going to say, because she's a queen. Where do you know, or not the way you know, but it's not that the queen runs the country, a country, which we know, it's a monarchy, but it's usually that a king, then the king has his queen, right? The king runs the country, or he's the king in kingdom, right? And then the queen is, it's his wife, and you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why the nigga is the one bending the knee anyway. You feel me? But then again, you can say because she's gonna bear him a child, so you know what I'm saying. I don't fucking know the logic behind all that shit. I just know I ain't bending no knee no more. You hear me? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? We all equals in this motherfucker, bro. No matter who's taking the lead or not, as I said, bro, for a king to be a king, he needs to have, his people. He needs to have what servants, not servants. What's it called? He needs a kingdom. He needs people. You know what I'm saying? Without people, he ain't no king. If he's just one man on his own, he's just one man on his own. You know what I'm saying? The people choose their king. You know what I'm saying? And the king is supposed to lead the people. You feel me? When the time the people is tired of the king, they can throw that nigga overboard and elect a new king. So ultimately, the king doesn't, he just leaves, but he doesn't really hold the power. The people always hold the power. You know what I mean? But whatever. I ain't trying to go into all that.
Almighty push.
My one story, know that so needs a lesson. Now that in, so one eye back the other in front. Don't be slacking, pay attention. Post to me the better